Hi everyone, it's Denny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Whimsy stamps and I'm using one of the digital release images for March. This is Easter Bunny. Perfect image to be using on all of your Easter cards. I think he was absolutely gorgeous and I had a ball colouring him up. So I've printed him out onto some Express-It blending card, which is a Copic safe cardstock, and I used my Brother laser printer. So the Brother laser printer is Copic friendly because it is a laser printer. If you're using an inkjet printer, there is some inkjet printers out there that are Copic safe. If you are finding you are having any bleeding, I can suggest that you try and heat set the image before you start colouring. So just use your heat gun or a hairdryer if you don't have a heat gun, and usually that is enough just to heat set the image so that you can colour it with Copics. So I used some of the, which ones did I use today? The end markers. Oh, totally lost the plot there. Yes, so I used the end markers on the bunny, and now I've just grabbed some of my E markers to colour in the little chair there. I will have all of the markers listed on my blog, so the blog link will be below the video with the image links, and everything else will be linked on my blog. So I'd love for you to go and check that out there. If you're after any new markers, if you don't have any of the colours, I do have links as well to a few different companies that I purchase from. So I was having some problems. One of my markers was a bit sticky there, so I was trying to scribble it off on the side, and I used my colourless blender to pick up what was sticky on my image, so I was able to save that. A lovely lady by the name of Chrissy gave me that trick. Chrissy, you know who you are. That would be Chrissy, owner of Whimsy Stamps. She's absolutely fantastic and was giving me some tips on how to fix my sticky markers. So I know how to fix the markers, but once the stickiness goes onto the image, I was having a bit of problems trying to fix it. And Chrissy suggested using a colourless blender to carefully pick it up off the cardstock, and it worked fabulously. So if you do have that issue as well, it was a fantastic tip, and Chrissy is full of awesome tips. She's been doing this for a long time. So I am working my way through colouring up the Easter egg there, adding on some details using my Uni-ball white gel pen. I've linked a few different options for those as well. And lucky last, just colouring my little chick in there, just using some yellows and some orange markers. Finally grounding the image, because you can't have a chair without having some ground, and now I'm getting started on the card process. So I did cut the image down quite a bit. It was just too big for the card layout that I was going with. So I'm using some papers from the Craft Store cardstock stack. It's actually not really cardstock, it's really thin paper, but it's got some really nice patterns in it. I'm using some sentiments from where are the sentiments from? The Neat and Tangled Cottontail Cuties. So I really wanted to have a Hey Chick sentiment on there. I thought that would be really cute, so that's what I've done here. I've added a doily just using some Scotch ATG. Then finally I'll pop all of that onto a Kucha Creations card base that I'm just folding down. And that's my card pretty much done. I did end up adding some Wink of Stella on, and I decorated the inside of the card. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. Oh, there you go. I lastly added on some Nouveau drops. The card didn't feel finished, so I added some Nouveau drops. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.